All right, thanks for joining us here at Bay News 9 as we continue tracking Sally. Yes, it's going to be drifting into right around that Alabama, Florida area, western panhandle of Florida. And yes, we're going to be talking a lot about that, obviously. Still cloudy for us. However, since we're so far to the east, other than clouds and some residual rains, hey, we actually haven't had that bad of weather the past few days. I know a lot of people have been complaining, hey, it's been too cloudy, but I'll take clouds and rain any day over a hurricane. Cold front for the eastern U.S. Yeah, that's going to be a big headline, especially as we head into next week. Now, this weekend, most of the eastern U.S. will cool down, but that front really won't sag south towards Florida until probably early next week. There's Sally, and if you look closely, you can even see kind of a little pinhole eye right in there, okay? So it is trying to get a little bit more organized just before making landfall, but keep in mind, too, it has a very, very short time frame now to get any stronger before it just goes into land, and then it's going to unravel fast. There's all the cloud cover and moisture on the eastern side for us. So what happens is center of circulation passes over into land, again, between Mobile and Pensacola, and then it just drifts off to the northeast. We are going to be so far to the east that, again, no major impacts, but some showers and storms again in our area for the, fifth straight day. The headline, storm surge, heavy rains. We've been talking about this now for 4 straight days. This was the big headline with the storm. It's not the strongest of storm in terms of winds. It is definitely a big storm in terms of rainfall, 15 to 20 inches of rain. I mean, there's already been some areas that have already picked up 10 inches of rain, and you're going to get 10 more inches of rain. Very, very impressive. Luckily, though, then it is finally going to start to move. By Thursday into Friday, it's going to be racing through the Carolinas and then headed on off to the east. In the Atlantic, yes, there's a lot going on. It's the peak of the season, but the good news is none of it really matters at this point in time. Vicky will just fall apart. Paulette will eventually fall apart. Teddy's going to move northwest. Now, it's actually going to be the one that strengthens a lot. I will say this for Bermuda, same thing I said with Paulette. Bermuda will have to watch Teddy, but I don't think anybody will have to deal with it in the United States. All right. Look at all this moisture. Watch what happens. Cold front comes racing down through the Midwest, makes it all the way to the eastern seaboard this weekend. So Saturday and Sunday is going to be much cooler for the entire eastern U.S. Then you see how this moisture axis kind of lays out south of it. We have to watch out for possible tropical development along these fronts this time of year. It looks like one might try to develop in the western Gulf, maybe by late weekend into next week. And then notice how the dry air behind the front comes all the way down into our area probably next Tuesday and Wednesday. Don't get excited for cooler air. Doubt that's going to happen. A little too early for that. But drier air, definitely a possibility. Maybe less humid. All right, showers and storms out over the Gulf yet again. Rip current risk still there. Swells, yes, still there for one more day before things start to calm down. Southerly wind flow at about 15 to 20 knots. 60% coverage of showers and storms the next couple of days. It'll be this weekend that we finally get back to normal with just mainly afternoon scattered storms. By the way, look out to next week. Sure enough, there's your drier air that I was talking about, likely next Tuesday coming into the picture. All right, here's pollen forecast for the next 3 days. And as you can see, the numbers stay relatively low.